Hello everyone, what is up? Welcome back to another episode by the Pokemonster. And today we're having another episode of Cards Under the Loop, episode 3. And today we take a look at base set 1, the first card in the base set. It's a holographic Alakazam. It's one of my favorite Pokemon, drawn by Ken Sugimori. And it has a couple of reprints as you can see in the Legendary Collection in the base set 1 and base set Shadowless basically. First edition obviously, and Unlimited, and the Japanese version up here. Now, what is the purpose of this series, or what do we do during this series? I try to find 10 listings with pictures of near mint listings, and I'm gonna give my opinion about it. In my opinion, the sellers are wrong. So what do we see here? We see cards with the value of about 40 bucks all the way up to 6,000 euro for a first edition PSA 9. What is my opinion on that? Well, I don't know really, to be honest. I have checked this one. This guy also has a Zapdos up for sale that we saw in the previous episode. Now he is basically promoting his own name on the picture, so I can't help that, but for the other most part I'm not going to show any names. Let's dive straight into it. Let's take a look at the first picture. So mind you, the cards get more expensive by the card, all the way from like 40 bucks to realistically 500 bucks. Now we start with the lowest price listing. We can't zoom in on this picture, but it's very satisfying to see that this person also shows the back of the card. We don't have to do anything with the front of the card only. We can also look at the back side of the card, which is really nice. If you have seen previous episodes, you see not a lot of people show the back side of the card. Some people even want to debate with me and discuss with me the importance of the back of the card. The back of the card is equally important as the front of the card. If the description is NM front, excellent back, don't buy that stuff, because the card will be excellent. The card will not be NM. The front of the card is just as important as the back side, in my opinion. To get a 10, you need the good front and back. If the back is damaged, you will never get a 10. You will probably not even get a 9. It will instantly be near mint 8. And it will be worse with the amount of damage. So what do we see on this card? We see here, like I said, the base set Alakazam, and we have a lot of whitening on the back. I don't know, I think this is damage on the card as well, or dirt. We see a lot of dirt on the front of the card too, but this is one of the cheapest listings. We see a hollow scratch here, which is very unfortunate for the card and the guy. But this card is not near mint. So for today I found 9 pictures, a little bit more than Zapdos, and they are all English. Next up we have this very nice Alakazam. I think personally this is a very good one for the price that it is offered for, and it is truly near mint. I couldn't find anything. Yeah, there is not really anything to say about this card. It might have some more scratches hidden like those two. You can see here some scratching, and you can't see the hollow foil pattern that well, so I would definitely ask for more pictures of the hollow foil. Here is perhaps a scratch. But on the corners, the centering, the borders, the edges, everything looks clean. Might be getting a 9. I mean, yeah. Might be getting an 8. Might be getting a 7, but we need to find and check out the back side of the card as well before we can say anything, conclude anything about that. Next up, we have one that looks on first impression pretty clean as well, doesn't it? For a near mint card, it should look like this, in my opinion. A little spot of something here, little spots of something here on the lower corners and edges. And then we move to the hollow foil already. I mean, the borders look nice on either side. Some surface scratches here. Here one. Here's some scratching in the middle of Alakazam. Might need to zoom in on the picture on your own phone or device. And then, unfortunately, I was like, oh, this is a good card when I checked it. And then I saw this. And this can be categorized, in my opinion, as a minor crease, even. Not yeah, it is chippings, isn't it? It should be chippings. But I think it's also a crease. You see it goes into the card like a millimeter or so. And we don't see the backside of the card. So this might get a 6. But if this is categorized as real damage, well, you have to be careful. Next up, we have another Alakazam. And in a second, I spot here that the left border of the card, the edge, is damaged. The right edge looks really clean. The lower edge, a little bit of damage. Upper edge, a little bit of damage. Corners look fresh, clean. This side looks damaged, like silvering. And then we take a look at the hollow foil. It looks decent in my opinion, guys. This is not a bad card at all. But I think it will maximum get a 7. Maximum. I think it will be maybe a 6, and we don't see the backside yet again. The backside is equally important when I want to buy such cards. Prices are going up. We're now probably in the 100 range, 80 range. The first few were about 50, 60 bucks. 70, 80, and now we're at the 100 range. This card is listed as near mint plus. So the guy argues this is a mint. When I see this in the hollow foil, it's not mint, man. It will never be mint. I'm sorry. You see the bottom edge is not perfect. It's not bad at all, but it's not perfect. Clean picture. This is not near mint. End of story. It's not even near mint, so it's not near mint plus by any means. Next. Same guy offering this one as near mint plus. I can't believe it. This is not near mint plus, guys. This is more damage than the previous one even. And this might get a 6, guys. Honestly. And you can't see the backside of the card, but I doubt it is perfect. This doesn't get a 9. It's not near mint plus. It doesn't get an 8.5. I think it doesn't even get a 7. This is a true excellent card. Unfortunately, since every subcategory is nice, except for the hollow damage, which is the most important one. A spot of whitening, if you compare that to a hollow scratch, the spot of whitening is less punished by grades than the hollow scratch. Next card. Decent card, nice. So we have a bit of whitening on the back. These cards are getting more expensive, so maybe we go towards the 200 range now. And unfortunately, yet again, so many scratches, guys, and this is not near mint. I'm sorry. I have such cards myself as well. I wish they were near mint too, but they're like 6s, maximum 6s. Maybe occasionally you find a 7 in there and you get lucky with grading, but if I had to offer mine, I'm not selling mine, my base set, since I am too attached to it. If I were to sell mine, I would definitely list them as 6s, maybe even 5s, just to be sure I'm not letting people overpay and overestimating my own condition in that perspective. Don't sell this as near mint. It's a nice card. It's probably a 6. Maybe it's a 7 if you get lucky, but I think it's excellent. Also, extra whitening here, so everything combined. Here we got a pretty unclear picture, unfocused, out of focus. We see a lot of whitening on the back. This one is more expensive than the previous one. I'd rather buy this one than this one. No questions asked. Easy. Both are not near mint in my opinion, but this one is really worse. We can't see the scratches, but I think here is a scratch. We can't zoom in. This is not near mint, guys. It might be front near mint, back excellent, and then it will instantly get you a 7 or a 6. The back is equally important as the front. At least in my opinion, yeah, guys. I don't know what is the truth, the objective truth, but that's my opinion. So this guy says perfect about the card. And he might be right, and we saw him offering a Septos too. The card looks really clean. With one spot of whitening, a little bit more. This might get an 8, if that is everything. But then we start to see here a hollow scratch. And we move down. You see this is perfect. No inking, not altered. It looks really nice. The surface of the card looks nice as well. Then we see some yellow stuff here, just next to the damage. Not sure what it is. Might be a print error. I don't see it on the other pictures, so I'm not sure. Might be some dirt or a print error. And then we go into the holofoil, guys. This card is listed for 350 bucks. Yeah. I'm sorry, but this is not near mint. I think the card market grading guide even says as soon as you have scratches, one or multiple scratches on the holofoil, it automatically goes to the good condition, guys. Can you imagine? Even if you get a 6 or a 7, you should be very lucky with this amount of scratches, which are both not near mint in my opinion. But card market says you should grade hollow scratches cards immediately into the good category, which is a 5 or a 4 or a 3 even, PSA 3, PSA 4. That's how harsh they are looking at the scratches on the holofoil. So don't buy these as near mint. Make an offer for an excellent card price if you really want it. It is in generally good condition, but not near mint. I'm sorry. I am the Debbie Downer today, just like basically in each and every one of these episodes. I don't like to be like that, but I came to terms with it that my base set cards are not near mint. I came to terms with that. I accepted it, and I don't want other people to buy this stuff. I have been buying near mint cards now for 3 years, and in 1999 I was there as well, but then I was just opening packs. But every time you get a card that is listed as near mint and it is damaged in some way that I don't agree that it is still near mint, I will write a message to the seller. If they're not agreeing with me, I will and give me some kind of refund or anything, then I will contact card market support. And in 9 of the 10 times when I have to contact card market support, they agree with me. The cards are not near mint. So that's a lot of effort. That's not part of the hobby for me. It is terrible sitting there doing all that administrative stuff because you just wanted to buy a card. You know what I mean? I don't want to do all the side stuff. If I wanted to do that, then I might even be starting a company and calculate it into the costs that you have to spend hours on messaging sellers and card market support, and people don't agree with me. But if you don't agree with me, well, That's completely fine, to be honest, but I just want to teach you a thing or two. I hope everybody enjoys it, and I hope I can make people agree on that you should not scam people on purpose or on accident, but listing these cards in near mint is really, you're scamming someone. Someone is getting a card that is not near mint while they pay for a near mint price. And at least these people have pictures attached to their listing so that I can decide on advance not to buy the cards. But if I buy between 1 and 10 euro cards, I buy them from listings without pictures. I have no time to ask every seller for pictures of a $1 to $10 card. You should just be confident in being able to buy from these platforms without asking for pictures. People should just list their cards in the right condition. Even hardcore collectors and really big sellers, to be honest, in my opinion, and stores and such, list the cards in the wrong condition. You message them and they just give you a 10% discount. But that's not always what I want. Sometimes the card is so damaged that I rather want to send it back, and private sellers don't have to accept that. They can just scam you outright. They can offer you a card that is not near mint, listed as near mint, and they have never any obligations to repay you because they're private sellers, and they can do the same thing over and over again. So I just wanted to put that out there, and I hope everybody has a nice day and a good weekend ahead, and see you all on the next one. Pokemon Monster out. Subscribe, don't forget, guys, and leave a like.